He struck him out! Twins win! Twins win! The Minnesota Twins are moving on!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ball Players Guide, your guide for everything ball related. Today, we're going to be doing our New Year's resolutions for the Minnesota Twins. But first, we had a couple big signings in the world of baseball, a couple international signings. The first one, Tatsuya Imai. I apologize to our Japanese audience if I'm mispronouncing these names. And then the second one is Kazuma Okamoto to the Blue Jays. Which one do you guys want to get into first? Which one do you think intrigues you the most?
I'll just get my Cubs rant out of the way right now. I'm just so pissed that looking at the contract that Amai got, how are you not in on that? I would be really, really, I mean it'll never get officially reported, but I would love to know the Cubs offer. Like were they one of the teams that tried to go like longer term? Because I apparently had some 5-year deals on the table, but just lower AAV. But I just if I'm the Cubs, I do the same exact contract as the Astros any day of the week. I don't get it at all. And I hate it. I first of all, I don't like that he went to the Astros just because, but as a fan of the Cubs, it just made me pissed off. And then I think it's one of those signings that I think it'll really work out, and it sounds like he'll project really well in MLB. So I think it'll be fine.
I mean, he's 27. He's going to be 28 coming up soon. So he's right in the middle of his prime. Everything like coming out on like the scouting reports on this dude, it's like his stuff's going to play. Like, especially now, like the Japanese leagues have better analytics and stuff, and they're a little bit more reliable than what they used to be. I mean, he averages 95. His, um, he's hit 100 before. Like he's got it in him if he needs to. Other than that, he sits 95, 96. He can go up to 97 pretty consistently, and he's got a nasty slider, which I guess moves backwards almost. Like it's the Trey Savage type of slider, where instead of like moving like glove side, it's kind of more like straight down, but it classifies as a slider. I don't really get how that's a slider, but it's something MLB hitters haven't really seen before, and
Mhm.
obviously it worked for your Savage. Um, and he's got three different off-speed pitches. He's got a changeup, a splitter, which has been all the rage in the last like year or two of the MLB. Everyone's throwing a splitter now, and then he's got a Vulcan change or sinker. Some people classify it as too. So I mean, I think if he comes over and he's willing to work and kind of tweak his pitch mix, I think he could be really gross.
And I think Shota's not a good comparison because first of all, Shota came over a lot older, and
Hmm.
Shota tops out at 91, 92, where MI's sitting at around 95 average. I have it was exact average exactly 95 miles per hour in
Yep.
2025. So that's not a concern. And like you said, all of his pitches, I mean, they have the analytics now. All of his stuff should play well.
Yeah, he's got 95 average on his fastball, 86 on his slider, with a 46% whiff percentage. Like that'll play. Like I don't care like what league you're like. That's gross. Plus his fastball plays like a Joe Ryan fastball, where it comes from a low arm slot, but he's got good extension. So it kind of like it feels like it almost has that like rise
Mhm.
to it, where it kind of
Yep.
like it doesn't come down normally. So that's going to be deceiving. And then with the slider on top of that, I mean, plus we've seen Houston and their pitching lab and the types of pitchers that they can
Yep.
develop with Hunter Brown last year kind of emerging. I mean, Garrett Cole's been gross. They've had Keuchel in the past, so Framberg, he's going to be nasty. Yeah, but like, yeah, why couldn't the Cubs throw
Mhm.
that type of money at him?
And you kind of pointed to it, but just going back to Shota, even though his fastball is 91, 92 or 90 to 92, he kind of has that same effect with his fastball. And I remember, especially in 2024 when he first came up, it was a really valuable pitch for him right away. But if you kind of add to Amai, he's topping out at 90, or not topping out, but he's averaging 95. That's really going to play.
Joey, what do you think about Imai? in this move for the Astros. Do we even
Is
say how much he got? He was 3 for 54.
Opt-outs after each year.
yes. Is it like a flat rate or is it front load, back load? Is it just
No, it's like,
straight
isn't it
up?
like it's like 18 million, but then if he pitches, throws 100 innings and it's three or something weird like that.
I haven't seen any of the number breakdown, but still, that's 17 million a
Yep.
year. You're telling me the Cubs couldn't fork up
So
17 mil?
it's 18 million a year, but it reaches 21 if he reaches 100 innings,
Which he should.
which if you're healthy, you would.
Easy. Yeah. And if he's everything that you think he
Mhm.
is, 21 mil for a frontline starter is nothing in
Yeah.
today's baseball.
Heck, even a fourth starter is going for that much nowadays.
Yeah.
Like that's yeah.
Frankie Montas got 17 last year, 2 years ago from the Mets.
So you're basically
So,
saying Tatsuya Imai is Frankie Montas.
according to money value, contract value, yes. Before I give my spiel, I have a couple things to address first. Sorry, this is off topic. One, we're recording this January 6th. Happy birthday, Sam Roller, avid listener.
Big fan.
And two, I have to make a formal apology to Mr. Connor Reed Fields. Um, Forgot to mention him in my list of favorite Connors the other day.
That was a big miss.
Yeah.
That was a big
So,
miss.
Connor, I'm sorry.
And I should have thought of it too.
Yes.
So
I
that's
think
also on me as well.
I think we should probably kick you guys off of the podcast. I'll just do it solo. That's how bad of a miss that is.
I think Connor would agree. So, all right. Anyway, I don't know how I feel quite yet because it seems like with Japanese pitchers, they almost need a six-man rotation when they come over because there's quite a few that their first couple of years they go join a five-man rotation and they get hurt. We kind of see it quite a bit because they pitch over there with a six-man, I believe. So they're used to that. And like I don't know, we saw it with Shohei Sanga. I think Kenta Maeda had a injury at one point when he came over. Like you almost have to prep for that, and I don't know if the Astros are. Their rotation isn't fantastic. I mean, they have Hunter Brown and him right now, which is a very solid one too. But after that, it's Lance McCullers, who has shown that he's got stuff, but he hasn't been anything great. Um, Christian Javier is there. They just got Mike Burrows, who
I
hasn't
like
had a full year yet.
I like
So
that. I like that trade for him.
right now they do have a projected six-man rotation with Ryan Weiss sliding in at the six, who hasn't pitched a game before. So
Not familiar with your game. Sorry, Ryan.
I don't know. It's one of those things where I think it'll be a one and done. I think Houston will be his stop for this year. He'll ball out. He'll go somewhere else just because I don't see them moving past the Mariners. I maybe a wild card spot, but they missed it last year after going and trading for Carlos Correa,
Hmm.
just adding at the deadline. They still missed it. The A's are getting better. The Rangers are still there. I don't know how
Hmm.
good they'll be, but I definitely don't think it pushes them above the Mariners. And with how good the East is, we could see four teams come out of that division this year. So
Yeah, the Astros are interesting because I know like if you get a full year out of Jordan, that makes a huge difference. And I know they had a bunch of injuries last year that they kind of had to work through, so that plays a factor too. But
their outfield isn't great. Right now, they have Jordan projected to play left,
Yeesh.
and you can't really do that.
hide them in front of the Crawford boxes, I suppose.
Even still, I don't know.
They tried that with Altuve last year. He
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
more agile than Jordan, and that was a disaster.
They
To
just
go
have
back on your, sorry, to go back on your thing about his like usage, and they need like they have a six man. In the last 3 years, he's put up 163 innings, 173, and 158. So like he's used to throwing innings. Like that never like even he had 1 year where he got hurt and he had 79, I'm assuming. But then the year before that he had 163. So like he's used to throwing innings. And then today's baseball, like you don't really ask your starter to do more than 150. So maybe they try to do a modified five man, which is why they have that Ryan Weiss or whatever in there to try to like lengthen him out a little bit. Maybe that's part of the deal. Like the Astros like were willing to do that, and other teams weren't. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I like it in the fact that they were the ones who went out and like gave him the money. But I don't like it because I don't think it's a good fit for the Astros. Like this isn't their need. They need more than just one starting pitcher. They need, like you said, outfield. They need a catcher because I don't know how good Yainer Diaz is going to be. Like they need bench pieces. They need bullpen art. Like they just need everything right now. I don't know if one starting pitcher is going to push them over the edge. Like they almost need a hard reset.
I think I'm higher on the Astros than you guys are.
I think part of it is I just hate the Astros.
Yeah, I think because I mean, I should look up who like they're in, like I remember they were injured like all year last year.
But you're looking at me right now and you're telling me Carlos Correa is a good four hitter.
that's that's my big question is why did they make that deal? Like they had Isaac Paredes and now
They have Fangraphs as Isak as their DH.
yeah. So that takes DH away from Jordan, who should be the DH. But you can't put Correa at short anymore because you have Pena.
Yep.
Altuve's back at second.
So
So
can't field worth crap
yeah,
anyways.
you're paying Christian Walker a ton of money. He's not gonna. I mean, you could flip flop him,
A
put
30,
Walker as the DH,
a
but
35-year-old Christian Walker, like that doesn't really move the needle for me. Jesus Sanchez in the outfield with Jake Myers. Like I am not scared of their lineup right now. Nothing about it intimidates me besides Jordan.
Hmm.
I mean, Altuve is going to give you an at bat, and he's gonna be clutch, but like you can work around him to get to Correa, and he's gonna ground into a double play.
And the one thing you do have to remember is they missed the playoff. Only missed the playoff by one game, and I have it up. So Jordan only played 48 games. Uh, Paredes missed 2 months with a hamstring strain. Pena missed a month. Let's see. Hader missed some time. McCullers was basically out the whole year like he usually is. So like I mean, they had a lot of, like especially in their lineup, and I mean, they missed the playoffs by a game. Right? Like they're in it until the end. So I'm not like I don't know. They'll be in contention for sure.
If the Astros go out and they sign, like if they bring him back, I'm completely flipped on this team because that fills a massive hole in the outfield, fills a massive hole in their lineup. You know what he can do there. Like he's going to be a 30-30 guy for him. Maybe you dump Christian Walker's salary on the Angels. Say, hey, buddy, go play first base in Los Angeles, get some sun. Save that 20 million. Slide Paredes to first or whatever. I don't see them beating. Definitely not the Mariners. I could see them being right there with the Rangers in that 2-3 spot.
Hmm.
Maybe the Athletics are too young and dumb to know any better and they sneak into a three spot. The Angels are going to be a dumpster fire, so we don't need to worry about them. But I don't know what the future of this team is. They're old and they're expensive. That being said, Tatsuya Imai, welcome to America. Yay. The other Japanese signing, Kazuma Okamoto, goes to the Toronto Blue Jays 4 for 60. I don't know how the money is broken down or how that plays out. But he comes over. He's going to play third base for the Blue Jays. Maybe slide into first base when Vladdy needs an off day.
He can play corner
But
outfield too.
okay. I don't know much about him other than looking at his baseball reference page. The dude can hit. He had a 992 OPS last year. That's with missing some time. He still had 15 home runs, 23 doubles, 322 batting average. I mean, the dude rakes. And I think his defense grades out pretty well too.
Hmm.
From what you guys are saying and what I've seen, I I could not think of a better fit for him for the Blue Jays. I think he's not gonna be pressured to be the guy in the lineup because obviously you have Vladdy and hopefully Santander can bounce back, but he'll slide in right in the middle of that lineup. He's not gonna have to be the dude. He's gonna have veterans around him to kind of help him out. I love this. I think it's an amazing signing.
I don't like it if they don't bring back Bo Bichette or sign Bregman. Like I still think they want one of those two to fill out that lineup.
Well, if they sign
But like if
Bregman,
they
where are
like
they
if
going to
this,
put where are
I
they
don't
going to put
know.
Okamoto?
But like if they make the signing and they no longer have Bichette, then I don't like it at all. I mean, they can figure out there would have to be a trade if they likely a trade if they sign Bregman, but
The only
Yeah.
trade would be do they trade Santander?
well, he'd have no value. You can
They'd
maybe
have to
dump.
trade like Ernie Clement or something because
Yeah,
he's an everyday guy.
yeah.
You bring in Bregman. Bregman probably plays second,
Hmm.
I would say.
Yeah.
And Ernie can get you some value now, and you can't take at bats away from him, especially after last year. But I think if you take him out, the fan base isn't happy at all. He
Mhm.
Well,
was
I think
kind
they're
of like
happy.
their,
I think they're happy if you have Bregman or Bichette, but
I think Okamoto is their replacement for Bichette. I think they see the tools as being similar, as being a contact guy. He's going to put the ball in play. He has some power. I mean, he hit what did I say, 23 home runs? No, 15 home runs in 77 games. The year before that, 27. The year before that, 41. Like the dude's got pop. Like he can hit the ball around the park. So I think this is their Bichette signing. I think this is them kind of saying like, okay, we're out on Bichette. We don't need another infielder. We're done. And I'm okay with that for them.
their lineup looks very good as it is, I think.
there's no way.
Very.
Are they gonna give Santander some run at the beginning? He's listed as their four hitter right now on Fangraphs, and I just can't like
I
this
think you
doesn't make a
have
lot
to
of
if
sense
you're
to
paying
me.
him that much.
You have to. What is
Well,
he
I
I
making?
don't I don't know if he's your four hitter on opening
well,
day,
how
but
long do you how long do you give him before you release him or try to dump him? Because like you can't keep throwing him out there if he's
A
as
month.
bad as he was last year.
You give him a month. Come May 1st, if he doesn't have an OPS above 780, get rid of him. Send him to the Angels. They'll take everybody. They'll take everyone that's old and bad.
Yep.
Did you guys hear the story about how Okamoto chose the Blue Jays?
yeah,
I think that's awesome. I think every team should be looking at that and like redesigning their logos to be like, okay, how would like a little child, if you guys don't know the story, he put all 30 logos in front of his daughter and said, which one's your favorite? And she chose the Blue Jays. And he said, all right, that's where I'm going to go play. Which one? That's awesome. Two, kind of a slap in the face to every other team where he's like, I don't care about anything else besides your logo. But if you're a bottom of the barrel team, you should be reworking your logo to be just the sickest logo you can possibly find. Say
I'm looking
hello
at
to the new expansion team, the Nashville 6-7s.
enough.
The top.
Enough. All right, that's it. We'll see you later. We're gonna end on that because that was
No.
ridiculous. Um, I'm looking at the Santander deal. May is a stretch. I think he is there regardless. It's a 5-year
It
deal.
does. There's like you're paying him regardless. If he's bad, you can't keep throwing him out there. Like you can give him maybe it's more than a month, but like you can't it's a sunk cost at that point. Like you've gotta move on.
Says there's quite a bit of deferrals.
I don't understand how he was so bad. Like he went from being good to horrendous. Like he looked lost. What happened? I don't understand. I need to study his mechanics or something because something was wrong with him.
I know he was kind of injured too, so if he goes in, starts the year healthy, they give him a shot, maybe he can kind of returns to form. But I agree, you give him a chance. But I really wonder how long you give him because you can't. They're not going to give him regular at bats for too long if he's struggling because they have options.
Yeah, I mean they've got just in their lineup they got Barger, they've got I mean, like you said, Okamoto can play a corner outfield spot. The bench they have Nathan Lucas, like I mean, who was good last year for him. Who do they have in the minors right now, according to Fangraphs? Joey Loperfido, stud. I don't know. Maybe they just dump him, eat the money, and then you see what your young guys got. Uh,
I don't know if I'm reading this right.
Probably not.
Um, you're right, but
That's up George
so
Springer. They could put it in the outfield.
this says of the 92.5 million, 61 is deferred. That's what all the articles are saying for Santander.
Really?
So,
That's not so bad then.
because it says Santander received a 13.5 million signing bonus, 6.75 million is deferred. And then so he's making 16.5 million this year and next year. So that's not that ridiculous.
That's not that bad.
He's getting about 10 million deferred for every. So yeah, 50 million is deferred for the 5 years. He gets 10 million a year into the 2030s, I think is what it's saying.
And then his salary against like the luxury tax of 14 million
Yeah.
due to the deferred money.
So it's one of those loophole
You can
type
eat
deals.
that if you're the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can easily dump $14 million down the drain. Like that's whatever. You probably made more than that in your like playoff earnings.
Mhm.
So
Well, and that's another point with them. Like after that World Series run, you'd think you'd kind of want to go for it again because you have a lot of momentum. Canada's interested in baseball again. Like,
yeah.
should probably go for it.
Do you know that the Toronto Blue Jays only have one Canadian player? Isn't that fun? Don't
Is
ask me
it?
who. Don't ask me who it is. I
Well,
don't know.
oh, I think I do if it's a technicality question.
What is it?
Vlad,
Oh, you might be right.
because he was technically born,
Yeah,
well,
birthplace Canada. You're right.
yeah, because he was technically born
Yeah,
in Canada with when Vlad was on the Expos.
that's how they get you. Bring back the Expos, Montreal 6-7s. Um, I don't know. I really like the signing. I think it'll be really, really good for him. I think this is their farewell to Bo Bichette, and I think that that's just fine for him. So your new shortstop with the New York Yankees, Bo Bichette.
Ugh.
It's going to be hard to replace Anthony Volpe, but I think he can do it.
No,
All
he'll
right.
be a Red. He'll be a Red Sox.
No, he'll be a Minnesota Twin.
I. It would be the craziest thing if the Twins pulled that
You would imagine
the 3-year Correa deal for Bo.
for an
That's just what they're sitting on right now.
8-year, 240 million Bo Bichette deal.
See, that's not happening unless it's all deferred after
No,
the 5th year after the pull ads actually sell. Then they'll be okay with doing something
it
like that.
it's all upfront, 240 million
Yeah.
in
The
one
day
year,
he decides.
and then $1 for every year after that. All right, should we get to our Twins New Year's resolutions? So first of all, we should say Happy New Year, everybody. As you can see, I have started my New Year's resolution by getting in absolute top tier shape. You can't tell, but I'm absolutely jacked under this sweatshirt. And so we figured that since we're doing our resolutions, we should give the Twins some as well. Um, I have a few that I can kind of pivot to, so I'll let you guys go first. Do one of you have one that you're like in love with? You're like, this is the resolution for the Twins.
I don't know if this is like this is just like an overall like just like a general one. Like can they find like can they have a plan? Like as dumb as that sounds, can you like is there like a vision or like an identity or like something? Because I just don't see anything right now.
New Year's resolution: get a planner
Yeah.
and
Well,
use it.
see, yeah, like can you like what do you think they're like they aren't going full sell. It sounds like they're keeping Lopez and Ryan and Buxton, which I'm fine with, which is great. As a fan, like you want to keep those people, but
Mhm.
they're also not going to spend any either. So then like what are you doing? What's the point? Like even if you I mean, I don't know. Like there's just no and like you fire Rocco, but then you hire Shelton, like who was a bench coach and a finalist when Rocco got hired. And then ended up being Rocco's bench coach before he went to the Pittsburgh. Like you aren't bringing in necessarily a new voice. Like I just don't get it at all. But like I just want some sort of vision. Like I just don't see any sort of like are they waiting for like they're waiting for the lockout. Like oh we know 2027 is not going to happen and we're just going to regroup after that. That's probably I mean they're not I suppose they can't flat out say that, but I guess I would just like to see a plan of some sort. And I just don't I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I don't think you're alone in that. I mean, they don't have any contracts on the books after 2027, except for Byron Buxton. Everything else is arbitration for their young guys. Like they have Pablo through 2027, Buxton through 28. Josh Bell has a mutual option for after this season. Justin Topa has a $225,000 mutual option. Jeffers is a free agent after this year. You have Ober, Joe Ryan, Larnick. You have 2 more years of them. Only 3 more of Royce Lewis. Like, yeah, who are you? What do you want to do? What's your plan? I like that. That's good. Minnesota Twins plan.
Like, do you want like what do you like? And also, like, what's your identity as a team? Like, do you want to be more like the Brewers? Do we care about defense and base running? Like, do we want to make that like do we want to be a good fundamental baseball team, or like what do you like even philosophy wise like as a baseball team like what is your like what are you trying to do? Like I just don't.
I think what they need to do if they need an identity is they need to build around Luke Keeschel because he's your like the grind guy. He's gonna get dirty. He's gonna dive. He's gonna hustle. Like that's the type of guy that you need. I hate to say it because I like him. You kind of need to like don't be like Royce Lewis, where he's kind of the finesse player almost. It seems like you just need to be gritty and like we're not gonna win a lot of games like pretty, but we're gonna like punch you in the mouth and we're gonna get hit back, but we're gonna just keep punching again. Like that's the mentality you have to have. And I think right now they're just a little bit too. Yeah. Joey, what resolution do you got for the Twins?
Fix the bullpen, figure something out.
Easier said than done.
So realistically, looking at it right now, I think they need three guys.
Hmm.
Um, Topa, I like. Funderburk, I like kind of. Cole Sands, I like. Eric Orzi, I'm very intrigued by, and I like this. The counter prelip has looked very good. Lefty, I like that a lot. The other three, Pearson Old, Travis Adams, and John Klein, I think those are your replacement ones. Um,
John Klein is a banker. He should not be pitching in the major leagues.
like I don't know how much does a Taylor Rogers cost. He was solid last year. I know it's a little fanfare-ish because he's already played for the Twins, but he's still good.
Mhm.
Uh, and the I don't know what the deal was, if it was a Rocco thing or a Falvey thing. He absolutely loved to use one lefty in the bullpen, and that is it. And you can't do that. Like
Hmm.
Caleb Thielbar was getting used 5 times a week because he was the only lefty, and
Is
you
that
just
not
can't.
what you want to do for a 37-year-old left-handed reliever? Is that not a recipe for success?
That's got to be. I feel like it's a Felvey thing. I feel like managers nowadays, I mean,
You saw playoff teams have three lefties in the pen,
mhm,
if not four.
yep.
Like
Yeah,
you need lefty options in the pen. Like I don't care if it's like some bum. Like you still need a lefty pitcher out there who
mhm.
can get a left-handed hitter out.
That was one of my biggest things with Rocco. Like I said, I don't know if it was him or not, but like even in 2019, his first year, Taylor Rogers was the lefty, and he was going out there every single day.
Yep.
And then it would be good for 2 days, but then that third day, he'd just get lit up because he's gas, but he's the only guy in the bullpen that can face a lefty. So they have a good start with Funderburk and Prelip. I think they need to get one more. I really wanted them to get Theobar back, actually, too, because he was cheap. I think it was like what 4.5 ish that he signed back for
I don't
with the
know.
Cubs.
That's not cheap for the Twins, but
Yeah. Since their whole offseason
Yeah.
budget.
actually, I think you're right. Yeah, 4.5.
So that I think you can get Taylor Rogers for 4. I know he's coming off a fairly big deal that paid him quite a bit, but I don't know if I see him getting another deal like that.
Well,
Uh,
part of the
three for
problem,
33.
sorry to interrupt. Sorry for the problem, but like or sorry for the interruption, but I'm seeing the problem. The Twins don't have lefties in their organization.
Hmm.
There are two left-handed starting pitchers listed at AAA right now. There are zero left-handed starting pitchers at AA right now. And then below that is a crapshoot. Relief pitchers, there's one lefty relief pitcher in AAA and AA. One. How do you have one lefty in two levels of your organization? And then there's one in A ball. What are you doing? How are you building a bullpen with six lefties in your entire organization? Like that's insanity. One one of them's a non-drafted free agent who's 25 or 24 in A ball. Yeah, that guy's going to be a real guy for the Twins. This is Joey, you're making me mad.
Joe, when you were going through like their projected thing on their bullpen on Fangraphs, the second name listed is Coder Funderburk, and you're like, I don't know about him. If you get to the second name in the bullpen and you're like, I don't know, then that's a problem.
I think Cole Sands
Cole Sands
and
would
Eric
be
Orzi are above him.
probably, yeah, but in theory, like that's not.
He was good last year.
Can
That's the
I
only reason I'm like, yeah,
can I
that'll be fine.
can I also make an observation? It's not a great sign when your team has three closers listed on Fangraphs. Yeah, chug that drink, Joey. The Twins have three closers listed. I'm sorry. How many playoff teams have three closers listed on Fangraphs?
Yeah.
That's not like how can you succeed like that? Just
If I have
roll the dice. Let's see who's got it today.
if I have to watch Pearson Ole pitch for the Minnesota Twins next year
No, you will.
or this year, I mean, he about as horrendous as it gets.
He's gonna get
And
50 innings.
maybe he'll prove me wrong, but just like god awful.
Whatever you do, don't
It's
take Pearson
terrible.
Ole and
Yeah, Pearson, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Go ball out, man.
he's got a cool name. Pearson. You don't hear that all the time.
And, and he's terrible.
A couple of my resolutions I had just I like listed them as like actual resolutions. So like my first one was like get in better shape. And by that I mean steal more bases, go first to third, like run
Yeah.
more, be
They need to
more
get back to that.
athletic. They're just not athletic right now. Like your most athletic player is your 23-year-old rookie phenom, Luke Keeschall, and then Byron Boston, who is 32. Like that shouldn't, sorry, he's an athletic freak. He should not be your most athletic guy. You shouldn't be relying on your injury prone superstar to be your most athletic guy. And then like just going down the lineup, like they're not fast. They can't move. Josh Bell, Matt Wallner, Ryan Jeffers, Trevor Larnach, Royce Lewis, they're not running.
Brooks Lee is also
Brooks
incredibly slow.
Lee is also not very, yeah, he's not agile. Then you have Austin Martin who can scoot. But I mean, like, they're not athletic.
Yeah. A couple of quick points on this too, like with the new rules and like the bigger bases, everything, like stealing bases kind of came back to baseball, and the
Yeah.
Twins did not get the memo. Like they were like their last the last couple of years, weren't they? I mean, they actually started to steal more after the deadline, which was interesting. Well, so hopefully they kind of continue that. But like just as an overall philosophy, they were kind of just like we're not going to steal bases, and it's not like
Well, I think part
well, a
of
lot
that
of the rest of the
is
league was, but I mean, they didn't have the people to do it. But
I think part of that is they were running out the new guys that they were forced to get at the deadline, like Outman and
mm,
Alan Roden, who like he was trying to earn a spot. So they're like, all right, kid, like go run. You know what I
mhm.
mean? Like they clearly didn't care anymore. But like even their bench, like Eddie Julian isn't necessarily fast. Cody Clemens isn't fast. Like James Outman, I think, is fast-ish, but I don't think he's like an athletic demon.
Yeah.
So they need to get in better shape. They need to run more.
So yeah, so since Rocco took over in 2019, so 2019 30th in steals, 2020 30th, 2021 25th,
Oh,
2022 30th, 2023 24th, 2024 30th in baseball.
what happened in 2020, whatever, where they were 24th? What happened that year? That's
I don't
cool.
know. Yeah, and then 2025, they actually got up to 15th, but I think it was because of the second half.
2023, they had Michael A. Taylor, Willie Castro. Willie Castro stole 33 bags by himself.
Yep.
They had two players in double digits, and then Buxton had nine, and then no one else had more than four. Just kidding, Royce Lewis had six. Um, so that was one, get in better shape. Kind of along that line, my second one is lose weight. And by lose weight, I mean trade useless dudes. Just get rid of the dead weight. And by useless dudes, I mean guys who have no future with the Twins. Like they're guys who are fine ball players, but they don't have a spot. And those
Trevor Larnach.
guys, Trevor Larnach is number one on my list. I hate to say it because I really like him as a guy and a player, Ryan Jeffers. Unless you're going to sign him to an extension, get value out of him. We don't have any other catchers. That's a problem that Derek Falvey needs to answer. But he has value and he's a free agent after this year. If you're not going to extend him, do something about it. And then just, I don't freaking know, man. What can you give for Cody Clemens? Like,
Nothing.
just I think that's part of the problem is like you have trade away Mickey Gasper for Aaron Judge. Oh baby. They're so the organization is in a horrible spot. I hate to say it, but you have to do some sort of reset. And I think you can do a soft reset by trading some of these dudes to try to like usher in the young guys. Like force Emmanuel Rodriguez
Yeah,
to
there's
play. Force Walker Jenkins to come up and play. Like see what these like young dudes can do.
there's no reason if Jenkins stays healthy, which he's had issues, and Rodriguez stays healthy, that they shouldn't be up at some point this year,
Uh-huh.
and they should get at bats.
If the Twins
And
are in fourth place in June and we're still running out Larnick into the outfield, Like that's a
It'd
disaster.
be so unserious.
The
Um,
problem is this division is so winnable. Like they could go. They said they have 20 million to spend. They spend five of it on Josh Bell. Go get a couple bullpen guys for seven ish, eight. You still got seven, eight ish more to spend. Go add a couple veteran. They brought in Orlando Arcia, good defender, bad bat. I don't know how that's going to play. Um, I think he definitely makes the team though. Maybe even add like a random back end starter or two on minor league deals, see what they got just for depth. But I'm also realizing that David Festa is not listed in this bullpen.
yeah.
And I said
It should
earlier,
be, yeah.
I think he is a big time option for a Louis Varland situation. So I'm
I
now picturing him in this bullpen, and I'm saying go add one or two guys, and I'm okay with it.
I think the issue for the Twins is not their starting pitching depth. Like they have depth. It's how good is that depth is the
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
So
have a
like
bunch of guys.
they got guys. Hey, you know what? We got guys. Are they good guys? I don't know, but we got guys. And then my last resolution is let's just have a nice just like mental health check-in, mental health reset. Let's just be nice to ourselves. Let's reduce stress and let's reduce stress by just winning some damn baseball games.
Are you directing this towards Royce Lewis by chance?
I am not directing it at anyone in particular. I just don't want to be stressed out.
You hear that, Travis Adams? Fire up.
Or calm down if that would be
Yeah.
better.
Sorry.
But yeah, come on, Joey, you're creating more stress. So yeah, that's all I got. Just let's reduce our stress. Let's win some games, you know, and we'll see where we're at in come the trade deadline. Maybe we're just easy breezy in first place.
Joe Ryan, you are a Chicago Cub.
Joey, do you have a random baseball player for us?
Oh, I did, but the tab is gone. So just give me a second.
My blood pressure is way too high after that conversation. You guys need to warn me when we're about to go into like some Twins rant territory. I could go
Yeah.
like
I
pop a
kind of
Xanax or something to calm down.
that's my fault. I kind of started it with mine. I,
I mean, I don't know how you can talk Twins right now and not go into rant territory.
yeah.
I'm doing all right.
You're providing positivity, which I appreciate because I have none. No
Yeah,
optimism.
I'm over it.
This is just me when I lie and cope.
I'm a Pirates fan this year. I think that's what I decided.
That's completely valid.
Pirates are
I will
fun.
be watching them on opening day.
The Pirates are fun. Who do they play opening day?
Let me check the pocket schedule. Um, oh, they have the Mets at home, or no, on the road. So they go to New York to play the Mets on opening day.
Who are the Mets going to throw out there?
David Peterson
Hmm.
or Clay Holmes for the second straight year. Random fact. Do you guys know who the Blue Jays opening day starter was last year?
Gosman?
Nope.
It wasn't Barrios, was it?
Mhm.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
Good for him. I
he's
miss
getting paid.
Jose.
He's getting paid a lot of money, so
Joey, do you have a random player for us?
I do. I'm gonna block myself from what I just did when this
Your
part
little
comes up in editing because
your
that
little
was
claps.
yeah, that was
Keep it in. Chicks dig it.
Come on.
you're right. They love a little flair, I guess. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
This player had a 5.1 career WAR across 8 big league seasons.
Ugh. Stud. Can I ask a clarifying question?
Mm-hmm.
Did he have any negative career war or negative war seasons?
I believe
So
so.
I want to know if he was just consistently barely above average, or was he like really bad?
He had 2 seasons with a negative point 0.4 WAR, but
Or
one
they,
of them he only played in 19 games.
that's
The other
impressive.
one, yeah, um, the other one he played in 118 games.
Okay, I'm getting utility infielder vibes. Oh, I guess we'll see.
You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. This player was drafted by the Cubs in 2003, and then he opted for college. And then in 2004, he was drafted by the Cubs.
It's
So
kind of cool.
they really like this guy.
He was really good. I wonder how often that happens.
Yeah, I don't think it's very often.
Okay.
He made his debut in 2007.
God. With the Cubs?
Yes. And then he was with the Cubs. His last year with the Cubs was 2010.
Can I phone a friend?
Maybe. I don't.
Just kidding. I don't think my friend's awake right now. It'd be my dad.
Oh,
He's actually been asleep for about 3 hours. 2010 Cubs. They were so
this.
bad in 2010.
I don't know if this is going to help, but I thought it was cool. In 2017, he was the leadoff hitter and center fielder for Team Israel in the WBC.
You said center fielder.
Yep.
Huh. That is a fun fact.
All right, here's a big one. In his 8 years, he played for the Cubs, the Rays, the A's, and the Twins.
I can see him, I think. I, I don't think he was ever on those teams.
So he debuted in what year did you say?
2007,
7.
2007 with the Cubs, and he played there until
2010.
2010. Okay.
I don't. Can I throw out a dart? I don't think it's right. Jordan Schaefer?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Twins legend, though.
Twins legend Jordan Schaefer. That boy could scoot.
In 2014, he started with the A's, got claimed off waivers by the Twins, and then was traded back to the A's at the deadline for Twins legend Tommy Malone.
The other guy I have in my head, I don't think he ever played for the A's. I also don't know if he's Jewish.
Tommy Malone said hi to me once on an Instagram live.
He
I
did
will
say
never
that.
forget it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And for that, Tommy Malone is always welcome on this podcast.
That'd be awesome.
Can you imagine?
This isn't right, but just an outfielder from that era. Felix PA.
Nope.
So his last year was 2014 in the majors,
2015.
2015. Those are all really, really bad teams.
He was really good with the Twins in 53 games. Hit 274 with a 370 on base.
And we dumped him?
though all the Twins were bad, so they just tricked the A's basically. Said, "Give me your ace. We want this guy." His, well, not most recent, but he had a job as the Phillies general manager in recent years.
Oh, Sam Fold.
Sorry, language. Oh, I'm so mad at myself right now.
I
I
should have got that
loved
earlier.
I loved Sam Fold as a Twin.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was so good. Oh, I'm so mad. I could not get Tony Campana out of my head. Yep.
That was a good one.
I can picture him on Team Israel actually too.
I saved the Phillies and whatever for later because I figured that would be a pretty
As
big.
soon, as soon as you said that, I pictured his face and I just could not get his name out fast enough. Dang it. That was a very good random twin, Joey. And Cub.
Yeah.
2 for 1.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna do a different Cub. I had a couple in my mind that I'm gonna save now just in case. But one of them, I genuinely don't know if you guys would have guessed, but he's somebody I think about like daily. Don't know
Daily.
why, but
Junior Lake.
no,
Cole Stewart,
Keegan Thompson.
absolutely not. Who?
Keegan Thompson, thank you.
Keegan Thompson. So whose turn is it for next episode? Me?
Yeah,
Great.
just get better.
I just need to start like looking at Wikipedia and just like going down rosters from like '07 to 2020.
Every day now, when I get to work, I wake up my brain by doing the Minnesota Twins of the 2010s Sporkle, and I am now at like at least 5 days straight of getting all 230 players.
And that's why I've reported you to the FBI. There will be a knock on your door sometime in the next week. So they will be taking you away to El Salvador. All right. Well, this has been our New Year's resolutions for the Minnesota Twins. Things are great and positive. Everyone's happy. And Joey, you said you got an outro for us?
I do now because you just gave me an idea. What's it? To quote, no, that's not him. Who is it?
Oh boy.
This is
Oh,
going well.
Mr. Unger from Home Alone 3. Things are no, it's not. It's Mr.
Recording
Jernigan.
Home Alone
Mr.
3.
Jernigan. Yes, it's Mr. Jernigan. Things are looking up, Twins fans. He didn't say the Twins fans part, but the things are looking up part is a Home Alone 3 reference.
What?
That's FBI is coming within the hour. That's crazy. Quoting Home Alone 3.
It's when he's climbing through the window. and he's
Never
like,
seen
"Oh,
it.
things are looking up," and he put like a piece of paper over a room that hasn't been finished yet, like it's getting remodeled, and he falls through the paper because he thinks it's wood.
I've only watched the first two, I think.
Same. I only watch good movies.
Home Alone 3 is solid. Anything after that, no.
How many are there?
Too many.
6. Yeah,
Six?
Six of There's 6 of them?
hmm
I'm out.